what's your favorite esports game?
All right, so my favorite esports game. So I'm gonna say Madden because I've been playing Tecmo Bowl since 1986, 87. I was a kid on the Nintendo Entertainment System and graduated to Super Tecmo Bowl. And then I think when Madden came out on Super Nintendo, and then I started playing on the PC, and then they took it off of PC for a minute and only did Xbox and PlayStation, so I had to go buy an PlayStation and then back to PC again. So I mean, that's the game I've been steady playing for the longest time, because I mean, I grew up so much with the Saints never going to the Super Bowl, and that was my chance to bring them there. And I always hoped when I was winning the games that Sunday that they would win. And we had a few good years in the 2000s, and then now of course when we won that championship, that was amazing watching that happen. But I mean, I still play the Saints in franchise mode and take them to the Super Bowl every year, so I would say Madden football has always been my favorite, for the longest time.
Cool. Yeah, it's classic for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, what I see like with these kids though, Rocket League's popular, but I'm seeing how Super Smash Brothers is just taking off in the state.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me at all because, you've got some strategy involved, you've got some action involved. People can select their different characters, so it's got mass appeal to everyone.
Yeah, and I mean, just from starting our tournaments,
That's the first homestead in Ponchatoula.
Oh, okay.
On this site.
Cool. So if y'all don't know, we're in Ponchatoula in a golf cart talking about esports.
Oh yeah. We should have mentioned that first.
Probably should have mentioned that first, but that's all good. But no, I mean, like with Super Smash Brothers, that game has taken off so much though. Like at first I didn't know that much about it because, trying to get into esports like a couple years ago when we started, it's just trying to fact find and see what we can do to make it happen, because there's a lot of leagues out there and they're charging so much money, and we wanted to make a difference and make sure we're being very inclusive. Because the first school that tried it, they're like, well, we got 6 players, but it's going to cost $1,200 to even join this league and play, after we donated, all those computers to them to get started with the pilot program.
Yeah.
And I felt real bad about it. I was like, you guys want to play pretty much other schools in our town anyway, I'm sure. There's a rabbit. So then we, started basically building our own league out to get around that. But then we started off with pretty much just Rocket League, but then, our students spoke up, which is very important, getting feedback from kids for one thing. And they wanted to do Smash. I was like, okay, I don't understand it, but if y'all can set it up, let's see how it rolls. And I mean, the first tournament we probably had, maybe 24 kids sign up for that. And then it grew and it grew. I mean, we probably have over 64 kids that sign up for it every time and play. And I mean, then we started just saying, okay, we're going to make a tournament out of this in year 2. And, we designed the championship belts for it. William Burris is our 2-time champion now. And I'm sure he's going to have probably a good shot at getting championship number 3. Of course, now since we're Capital Area Esports, he's going to have competition outside of our district. So I can't wait to see how that's going to play out for him too.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah, so it's just awesome watching how these kids are taking off with it, taking ownership with the game and taking ownership of the tournaments and things like that. That's what we were really about from the get-go, is let these kids take the lead and lead esports in Louisiana. I mean, we're starting in Baton Rouge, of course, but look how fast we're growing, where we went from 8 teams to 20-some teams, and man, we're over the threshold of over 40 now. And with Capital Area Esports, we're going to have over 50 teams. So, I mean, it's crazy.
It's exciting. I mean, it's a great thing.